Like all new spec homes in the villages, our home came with a builder's landscape package of unexciting, inexpensive plants and bushes with a pine straw mulch. It was better than nothing, but was not attractive or easy to care for. We decided to redo the front landscaping and also add landscaping to our backyard as part of our home improvement projects. We covered our front yard makeover project in this video, but didn't go too deep into our plant choices. Our first concern was what temperature zone palms and plants would thrive in where we live. We are in Zone 9A or B depending on what map you look at and where you live in the villages. Florida Zone 10, which is further south than us, offers warmer temperatures and can support many more tropical species than Zone 9. We often wish we were further south, especially in January and February, since it can get cold here, but we love the villages, so we aren't moving. We planted flowering hibiscus, foxtail ferns, bird of paradise, and many other flowering plants. Near the end of the day, we bought 4 beautiful pygmy date palms off the back of a pickup truck selling door to door. Christy negotiated the price down to $1,000 for 4 trees. 2 of them had 2 trunks, and 2 had 3 trunks, which cleared out the back of their truck. They even moved and planted them for us. Pygmy date palms, also known as Phoenix robelinis, are very common in this temperature zone since they can handle Zone 9B winter temperatures down to 28 degrees Fahrenheit, and when full grown are only about 12 foot tall and 10 foot wide. They thrive in bright, indirect light, although many are planted in full sun. I think there are more pygmy date palms in the villages than golf carts, if you can believe that. Many other palm trees can get much taller and prefer warmer temperatures, not ideal for plantings in central Florida climates. We also bought a large foxtail palm at Lowe's for $190 plus a delivery fee. It isn't zoned for 9B, so we might have some problems when it gets cold out, but we like the tropical look of it. Foxtail palms prefer full sun and temperature zones 10 to 11, which is further south of us. They can reach 30 foot tall and are considered a moderate to fast-growing palm. I dug the hole before it arrived, and it was 2-wheeled over to the hole by the Lowe's delivery crew and easily slid into place. I was surprised how little the root ball weighed. I wish I would have bought a couple more larger trees like this one instead of the smaller ones I had purchased previously for the backyard. The larger tree was around $190 plus delivery, and the smaller ones were about $70 each, and they fit into our SUV for delivery. We already had a couple potted Christmas palms that could also be incorporated into the design. Christmas palms are said to do well in a small site. The common name comes from the clusters of bright red fruits that adorn these trees in late fall and winter, giving the plants the appearance of being decorated for the holidays. They can reach 25 foot in height. All will grow slower and stay smaller at 8 to 10 foot if kept indoors or in a pot. Christmas palms prefer a warmer climate and are generally hardy in USDA zones 10B to 11, tolerating temperatures down to about 30 degrees Fahrenheit. They are very sensitive to frost. We are in Zone 9 and can get down to 30 degrees or lower, we recently found out. So the Christmas palms were put in pots so they would stay smaller, and we would move them inside or into the garage if it got too cold out. FYI, many of the more interesting tropical palms and plants prefer Zone 10 or 11, which would be further south. Pro tip: when buying plants or trees at Lowe's, Home Depot, or a nursery, check if the plants or trees need full sun or not, if they need dry, sandy soil, and most importantly, their preferred temperature zone. In Ohio, where we came from, temperature zones are not such a big deal since everyone knows it will get below freezing for days in the winter, and we know what plants not to expect to survive the winter. Florida is a long state with several temperature zones, so it's very different in the winter months depending on how far south you live in Florida, and even how close you are to a coast. It seems that our climate is changing, so the new norm might be different than the past. Pro tip: some stores have a 1-year guarantee with a receipt, so ask about their guarantee and keep a receipt file on new plants and trees just in case. Stores like Lowe's and Home Depot will sell plants and trees, even large palms, that are not tolerant in our temperature zone. So read the tag and look the plant or tree up. It would be terrible to spend a lot of money on palms that die a year or two later. I once called a local nursery and they wouldn't even sell trees that aren't hardy in our temperature zone, so know before you buy. Other plants we like and added to our front makeover are bird of paradise plants for their tropical look. They prefer full sun, can tolerate shade, and can grow 3 to 6 foot tall. Once established, they will spread, so we are planting them in buried pots that we brought other plants home in. Maybe this will help contain them. They are rated for temperature zones 10, so they might need to be brought inside during the coldest months or replaced. The giant white bird of paradise can grow to 20 to 30 foot tall, so make sure you buy the correct one. We also like Blew My Mind, which is a heat-tolerant dwarf morning glory plant. It is also sold as a volvulus hybrid. Not easy to say. We have purchased them from Home Depot and Lowe's. Size and price can vary from store to store, so look around if that's important to you. It is a blue-flowering, low-growing, trailing plant. They love sun but can tolerate some shade and are very heat-tolerant. They are doing well under and near our pygmy date palms as a low-maintenance mounding plant. They thrive in temperature zones 9 through 11 as a perennial. They are an inexpensive plant and will spread. New plants can also be grown from clippings. In February of 2026, our plants were tested as the temperatures went down to the mid-20s several nights with strong winds and low wind chill temperatures. We covered many of the perennials with gray weed barrier cloth or frost protective blankets. For the coldest nights, we wrapped the Foxtail Palms with incandescent Christmas lights. They give off more heat than the newer LED lights. To contain the heat, we wrapped the Foxtail Palms with either weed barrier cloth, burlap, old blankets, or frost protective blankets, whatever we had available, although we didn't wrap the fronds on the taller trees. The goal is to securely wrap them near the bottom so as to contain some of the heat given off by the ground. If there is a gap, cold air will get in. We put zippered frost protected blankets over the hibiscus plants. Other plants were covered with leftover pots from when they were purchased. Many plants came through the cold like champs, but the high winds did break some of the fronds. Other plants didn't do as well, but they may come back since they are perennials. Time will tell if the palm trees, hibiscus, and other plants will survive. So far, we aren't seeing too many signs that the palms are not going to survive, but they don't look great. Fronds pointing to the ground that can be pulled out, red sap leaking from the trunks, things like that are not good signs. Some plants, like the hibiscus, can be checked by scraping a small area on the trunk to see if it's green inside. We've also followed up with a fungicide spray and insect killer on the palms as recommended on YouTube. The plants that were moved inside or into the garage during the cold spell seem to be doing okay as expected. Once we know what plants and palms survived and which ones didn't, we will post an update. The plants and palms that didn't survive will likely be replaced with ones that are more resistant to colder temperatures. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please use your phone camera and our QR code to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss our follow-up videos. It's free. Subscribing helps us keep doing videos and reaching more people. Watch this video next. Catch you on the flip side.
Catch you on the flip side. Catch you on the flip side. So goodbye.